Congressman PD Barsaga, one of our investigador ng Kongreso dito sa 19th Congress. Vice Gov, I would just like to check if this person that I will mention joins the governor in his official travel in Japan. Number one, China or Japan? China.
He's in China, Mr. Chair.
I stand corrected. Okay, anyway, number one is a certain Gina Garma, provincial accountant, province of Cagayan.
No, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Second, a certain Mila Q. Malonga, provincial treasurer.
No, Mr. Chair.
Third, Reynald Ramirez, provincial budget officer.
No, Mr. Chair.
Fourth, Dr. Perlita Lucia P. Mabasa, provincial agriculturist.
No, Mr. Chair. She is the acting provincial administrator.
Okay. Fifth, Helen M. Donato, provincial social welfare and development officer.
No, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Why I asked that confirmation for the honorable members and my co-chair, because this person mentioned he's invited into this hearing, but they defy the invitation. Well, in fact, they never answer to the letter coming from this committee through the chair of this committee. With that,
On your own representation, Mr. Chair, I move that we subpoena the following, those persons that you mentioned, the 5 persons you mentioned, the provincial accountant, provincial treasurer, provincial budget officer, provincial agriculturist, provincial social welfare and development officer, and possibly including the provincial administrator, Mr. Chair, to send subpoena to each and every person mentioned so that they can attend the next hearing, which is slated on May 31 at 9 a.m. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
there's a motion to subpoena ad testificandum to all those mentioned persons. Do I hear any second?
Mr. Chair, can I have a short manifestation
Is it
relative to
will it affect the motion?
no, Mr.
Wait,
Chair,
oh,
but
so
it will be added if possible.
Amended motion possibly if the good
If the
congressman
good
will
Congressman will.
submit your amended
Yes,
motion.
Mr.
Please
Chair.
proceed.
Yeah. During the time when I filed this resolution, Mr. Chair, last year, immediately after assuming again my my position for the second term in the 19th Congress, when the governor heard about the resolution that I filed, the vote resolution, he went over the radio again, Mr. Chair, and if possible, can I please show you the clip, a very short clip, only few seconds only, Mr. Chair.
Before I allow you to present that video clips, yung amended subpoena being moved by Congressman Marcoleta is intended only for the following persons. But what is your intention to show the clips?
My intention, Mr. Chair, is if we can include the governor.
With the indulgence of, with your respect and the indulgence of Kong Jojo Lara, let this motion of Congressman Marcoleta stands and being duly seconded, and we will just tackle the possible motion if ever there will be a motion coming from the members of the both committees.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
after the ruling of the chairman, you can present your video clips.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Anyway, there's a motion to subpoena ad testificandum all those 5,
Including the provincial administrator.
and including the provincial administrator. So 6 person is being subpoenaed. Duly seconded. Any objections on the part of the Committee on Public Accounts? The motion is carried.
On the part of the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms, there's a motion to subpoena the foregoing persons that were mentioned by our co-chair. Is there any motion on the part of the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms?
Motion.
Mr. Chair, I join the motion duly approved by the Committee on Accounts for the issuance of subpoena to the named individuals, Mr. Chair.
Any second? On the part of the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms, there's a motion to issue the subpoena on the persons already mentioned by our co-chair. There being no objections, the motion is carried.
Thank you, Co-Chair Dalog. Now we will let Congressman Jojo Lara to present in a few minutes the video clips of presentation with regards to the issue. After that, we will recognize Pong PD Barsaga.
Okay, thank you very much, Chairman.
Mr. Chair, just a few seconds. This video is just to show, Mr. Chair, no, yung naging rason kasi ni Governor Mamba that will not attend. But gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo itong reaction niya, no, dun sa pag-file natin ng House Resolution. For the purpose lang po na maipalabas ko lang to sa committee. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Yung Congress inquiry ka, hinihintay ko eh. Mr. Nara, yung Congressional inquiry, dalhin mo ako sa Congress. Para pag-usapan natin about buying ng Cagayan. Ayun nila, General Lutan. At saka, no, magtutuloy yung investigation sa lower house, no? At saka sa Senate, sana dito sa bot buyer at imbitahan nila ako dahil ako naman daw ang bot buyer ng Cagayan, no? So, pupunta po ako, no? I will welcome that, no? I will welcome that para ma-expose kung sino yung mga bot buyer dito sa ating bansa.
Yes, that's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Congressman Jojo Lara. Anyway, since the governor of Cagayan is in official travel and our letter of invitation to him in this hearing came late before the schedule for the travel. If the members of this committee and my co-chair will join me instead of sending subpoena to the governor, since he's in official travel, we'll just send a strongly worded invitation
Mr. Chairman,
for the next hearing.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Congressman PD Barsaga.
may I be permitted to speak?
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Well, at the outset, I would like to emphasize that there was a letter addressed to Chairman Caraps Paduano sent by Manuel and MAMBA dated October 18, 2023, stating that he will be in China on May 23 in order to speak at the 2023 ASEAN-China Conference on Sustainable Development Corporation. However, even assuming that Governor Mamba is in the Philippines right now, based on the letter submitted to Congress, he is declining and will not appear in any congressional investigation. In the letter dated May 18, 2023, he stated in the first paragraph, second sentence, in the second paragraph, I respectfully reiterate that I decline the invitation and do not allow any of my department heads to accept the same based on the reasons I have previously communicated. Also, in the letter dated May 12, addressed to Chairman Paduano and Dalog Jr., in the second sentence, he expressly stated categorically, and I quote, respectfully, I decline the invitation and do not allow any of my department heads to accept the invitation on the following grounds, etc. I'll be making a motion later on, but let me state the important basis of my motion. Firstly, we know for a fact that Governor MAMBA was a member of Congress for a period of 12 years. As a member of Congress, he knows our constitutional right to conduct an investigation in aid of legislation. And yet, at the same time, he does not recognize and honor the power of this constitution, the power of Congress to conduct an investigation, notwithstanding that he was a member of the same institution for a period of 12 years. Also, I have to emphasize that in his letter, he is requesting us to honor courtesy to the Supreme Court as well as to the COMELEC. And yet, at the same time, he does not honor or does not provide courtesy to Congress of the Philippines, an institution where he was a member. Also, we have to consider that a TRO was issued by the RTC preventing the expenditure of funds during the election period, and yet he did not honor the same. We have also to consider that disbursements were made in spite of the fact that there is no exception coming from the COMELEC. And finally, even on May 8th, where candidates are prohibited to campaign, and that is only one day before the election, he is spending public funds in violation of existing laws. And the case of Mr. Bamba does not have any precedent, has already a precedent in Congress. Way back in the 17th Congress, with due apologies to Senator Amy Marcos, there was a resolution filed by Congressman Pariñas regarding disbursement of funds in Ilocos Norte, and CHlNA or invitations were issued to the governor and to the department heads, and ultimately they were required to appear. So in this connection, I move that a CHlNA be issued requiring the attendance of Governor MAMBA on May 31, and at the same time to show cause why he should not be cited in contempt. My motion is not predicated on his absence for today's hearing because he is in China, but rather on his position that he is declining invitation, he is not honoring our invitation to appear, and that is utterly a disrespectful conduct on the part of Mr. MAMBA against Congress, which is a ground to cite him in contempt under our present rules. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion from Congressman P.D. Barsaga.
Mr. Chair, I associate myself with the manifestation taken by Don P.D. Barsaga, with possible additions, Mr. Chair, that Mr. MAMBA, in his earlier position taken in regard to this hearing, narinig ko kanina yung presentation ni Kong Jojo. Sabi niya, I welcome that. Pupunta ako dyan. Only to find out that he contradicted himself totally by an utter defiance. At sinabi nga niyang, hindi siya pupunta at pipigilan niya lahat yung mga tao involved dito sa ating pinag-uusapan na pumunta. Dalawa po kasi ang powers ng Congress. One is inquiry in aid of legislation at saka po yung power of oversight. Marami pong jurisprudence ang Korte Suprema, Mr. Chair, yung power of oversight kung minsan nabibigyan sila ng leeway doon dahil kung minsan marami silang trabaho. But not in aid of legislation, there is a strict mandate that all subpoenaed or invited to appear in a committee had no choice but to attend. Notwithstanding the fact that he is a former member, tama naman ang sinabi ni Don PD, dapat alam niya kung ano yung obligation ng isang dating member ng Congress. In his case, it seems to me na wala siyang excuse, Mr. So I join him and I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion, part of the Committee on Public Accounts is a motion to issue a subpoena for Governor MAMBA to attend, with a show cause for him to explain why he should be cited for contempt. Is there any objections? The chair sees none. The motion is
Mr.
carried.
Chair,
Yes,
I think
Congressman.
the subpoena should be specific for him to attend on the May 31 hearing.
Thank you. Yes, duly noted, Kong Dave. Dale. Anyway, hearing no objection, the motion is carried.
On the part of the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms, there was a motion to issue a subpoena with the show cause why he should not be cited in contempt. To attend the May, likewise to attend the subpoena to attend the May 31, 2023 hearing. Duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved.